Namaste. So, you might have seen my last video, which was a comedy, and I was talking about Tamil Brahmins, one of the topics that I've covered over the last few years. And then I thought about, it got some frightened comments. And I thought about it. It was a comedy. Why are people taking it so seriously? But I also realized maybe I haven't really communicated what and why I expect something from this community. So in this video, I want to talk about what should the Tamil Brahmins do, or what I would like to see them do. Now, my angst about the Tamil Brahmins comes primarily from temples and temple work. So, in Tamil Nadu, there are around 10,000 traditional villages. Each of the traditional villages has on one end the Shiva temple, on the other end the Perumal temple, down a street. And this street was called the Agraharam Street. So this is how the kings over thousands of years conceptualized villages. The core of it was the spiritual center. And then there were other streets which were, I think, a lot of them caste based. I don't want to go into arguments around that, but I'm saying they had a very clear idea of how they saw their society, what they valued. And in this case, the value is the Shiva and the Perumal temples that I am most concerned about. So when I have been working with temples the last 4 years, I recognize that most of these Agraharams and the temples, the Perumal and Shiva temples, are broken and fallen apart. So one of my primary reasons to talk so much to the Brahmin community or about the Brahmin community is because I would like to see a revival of spirituality, religion, temples in Tamil Nadu. This is one of the main reasons why I raise concerns on the Tamil Brahmins. So I would like the Tamil Brahmins to have their roots in the Agrahara homes, that is in the street between the Shiva and Perumal temples, which is what their ancestors were doing for 1,000 years or more. I would like these people to hold on to the roots. A lot of what has happened in the last 50, 60 years is that if you consider 90 years, the move from the villages, the Brahmin community has moved from the villages to the city, and from the city now to the west completely. And then all of these Agraharas are broken. So if I want to revive the temples, I need some people there who really care about maintenance of the temples, which is what our ancestors were doing. So I would like some of the Tamil Brahmins in the USA to consider going back and at least buying a property in the Agraharas, so that something can be left for the future generations. So this is one of the main things. I'd like the Tamil Brahmin community, in whichever part of the world they are, to buy up an Agrahara home. And I think that's probably the only reason I can think of. Another part of it is all of the thing about Vedas, etc. How do we protect the Vedas if the Brahmins have en masse emigrated? And I think that's been taken care of by the Kanchi Mutt, the Shankaracharya Mutt at Kanchi. So I'm not so concerned about that. So I would just like the Tamil Brahmin community to buy up an Agrahara home, come once a year for a temple festival around the Shiva and the Vishnu temples, or whatever Kuladevadam they have in the temple, the Amman temple, whatever, the Sasta temple. But come visit once a year, keep your roots. Yeah? Bye-bye.